Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is going to find a way to get the Cubs in every single broadcast.
Hey Chicago, what do you say?
Can often be found being a little confused on some of our breaks.
What am I pulling in this break room, ladies and gentlemen?
And has earned himself the moniker Mr. Grumpy. Your host tonight, Stephen Ryan.
And back here at the UA studio in Burridge, Illinois for round 2 of Ultimate Autographs. I guess technically now it's what, round 3?
Round 3.
Yeah.
It's our round.
This is a UFC fight, bro. We got 5 rounds now.
Yes.
No, we only have 4. Dang it. We got to have one more show. That's the only thing we can do.
After dark?
Have we done it?
Not yet.
Not
We're
yet.
working on it.
Anyway, Colin Russell here alongside Stephen Ryan, ready to keep it going. We finished up that St. Patrick's Day show during the 12 p.m. show, which was great. There was a ton of great hits all the way through that series, but the good news is there's still plenty more big hits to be had. I would highlight right away the Vault series. This is why. There's only 6 headliners left in 9 boxes. 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. The last breaks are all out there and available. Do you know if we have another Vault after this?
I believe we do have a backup.
There's a backup Vault. So there you go. Once we get the Vault out of the room, brand new Vault series in. We still got TJ Watt on an authentic. We got a Jim Brown rep. It's a dripped rep with a visor. Chargers triple sign. That's Air Coryell. That is Charlie Joyner. That's Dan Fouts. That's Kellen Winslow. All on one helmet. And of course, that James Cook Speed Flex plus Fred Warner and Michael Strahan. So plenty of big hits in the Vault. With the practice squad, also a pretty good break to play in because there's still a speed flex with Trey McBride. We got a couple of authentic custom helmets with Robert Mathis and Michael Irvin. We got a Jason Witten authentic that could be doubled up with the Michael Irvin, plus Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick. 15 boxes left, 6 headliners, better than a 1 in 3 chance at a headliner right now in the practice squad. Going to the Diamonds, always the best break in the room. It's all authentics and speed flexes. Malik Neighbors speed flex, by the way, still out there. We got a Flash Cowboys authentic, Deion Sanders, Kurt Warner, and Calvin Johnson. 4 headliners left, only 11 boxes, so we're kind of down to the nitty-gritty in that one as well. This could be a big moving day show, right?
Right.
Because potentially, look, college is down to 5 with 1 headliner with Patrick Peterson. Could be a new series in the room when that's done. 15 to go in the practice squad, 9 to go in the Vault, 11 to go in the Diamonds. Could be on the verge of a lot of brand new series. I'm ready to get started. Steven, how about yourself?
I'm ready to rock and roll, Colin. Let's do this.
What are we close on? Anything?
We did close out a jersey.
Oh
before
my
the show,
God.
so we got a jersey to go.
We have a pre-fill.
Yes, we do.
Amazing. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and drop in that live breaks page link, guys. If you want to get into the action, that's where you got to go. Second thing second, let's go ahead and get to our dice roll. This is going to determine the amount of times we randomize everybody's names for their division. Needs to be at least a 6 or higher. 4 won't work. And, of course, you get to the double digits after you roll a 4, going to 10. It's funny that I didn't complain about 9, but as soon as you add that second digit, It's like now I'm upset.
I'm sure there's been studies done on it. But like when you just see that extra, I mean, that's why you see like things priced at like $99.99,
Right,
right?
$4.99 instead of $5. Yeah,
So you don't want to see that extra number
yeah.
higher.
Especially $9.99 to $10. Yeah, it's like
Yes.
$9.99 under $10. That's great. $10.01. You've got to be kidding me. All right, let's go to the Chase wheel spin here, guys. Every series we have at Ultimate Autographs right now, chilling at a cool 5 at the moment. We're going to give it a spin. Whatever it lands on will be the chase for the day. If we do any breaks in that series, you're automatically entered to a top spot draw to win up to $100 of Ben Franklin heading your way. That is in the practice squad for today, which is a good one to be in. We also do have 2 Chase wheel spins still to do.
Yes, we do owe you guys.
If you missed the end of the show, I did chug that absolutely disgusting Gatorade. We needed to rush out of here. I'm feeling better after a quick trip to the bathroom.
Have you ever had cucumber lime Gatorade?
I haven't, but I watched you guys try it.
Don't try
And that's probably all you need to know, right?
not worth it.
We got Mike in the room hanging out, so have some fun.
Not worth it.
Not
Ugh,
worth it, no. Yeah, you came in on the right show instead of the early show when you would be like, oh, we got an extra cup.
Yeah.
The rest of Nicolette's is right there if you want to.
I really don't.
That's fair. He says he really doesn't. Yeah, I
You
don't blame him.
shouldn't. No one should.
All right, let's do this jersey break first. I don't have to change anything because the practice squad's still the chase. We got Joseph McAndrews, Gary Martin. Yeah, no, it's a no-go. We just sniffed it. Gary Marvin, Derek Kissinger, and Michael Smallwood back in the action. Here we go. Drop me a number for jersey in number 1. So, Colin, after the Gatorade chug, did you see God during the break? Nobody came to rescue me, not even God himself. It was... Nope. Nobody rescued me from the toilet. I had to pull myself out of these depths. That's probably why we hopped on like 2-3 minutes late, by the way.
He was still recovering.
I drank a full bottle of water. I'm working on this one now, so putting myself back in the right frame of mind. I'll also be here tonight as well. It'll be me and Robbie Lopez, I think, officially. Pending. Not officially. Pending. We'll see. Unfortunately, Mr. Enchev having some... Not like crazy problems with anybody in particular, but obviously, once you guys see him again, hopefully tomorrow, his dog is not in good shape, so he'll be out. I'll be in, and yeah. Anyway, after this jersey break, we're gonna do 2 chase wheel spins. We got 5 to go in the double vault as well, 5 to go in the single practice squad, which that's part of the chase. So get it going.
I forgot why they were doing WWE Raw early, but John Cena's first heel entrance was goated. That makes
I gotta
sense.
see it.
From arguably one of the greatest wrestlers of this generation.
That's what he does, bro. I heard his bald spot's gone. Is that true, David? Do you care to comment?
26 from Gary.
26. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, he's got an infamous bald spot. What's that? Oh, yeah, what the heck was it? Not Rogaine. Was it Rogaine?
No, not Rogan.
The ones with all the billboards in Chicago.
I thought he had some kind of procedure done.
Oh, it could be.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't even like a product.
Ian Happ has one of those billboards, too.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, aren't you like 28?
David said, yeah, no bald. That's weird. Brian said he heard he'd seen a spray painted it. Yeah, that's likely.
Boozer.
Some ball glove. Here, check it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the.
You guys ever see the Carlos
There it is.
Boozer?
Here's a little ball glove.
There's
see
the
that
bald
Carlos
glove.
Boozer when he was on the Bulls picture?
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
The booze cruise, baby. Joseph McAndrews, NFC North, NFC South. We got Derek Kissinger, NFC East, NFC West. Michael Smallwood in the AFC North. Gary Marvin, AFC South, AFC West. Michael Smallwood, AFC East. Starting with 26, called out by Floyd the Barber, a.k.a. Gary. And he drops curse words on the reg. John Cena's just out there cursing up a storm. There goes my theory. My theory was he turned heel because Cody Rhodes told The Rock to go F himself, but he stuck as PG John Cena. So when he heard somebody say the F word, that's the heel, right? That's the bad guy. So he didn't turn on Cody Rhodes. Really, Cody Rhodes turned on John Cena.
how
But
it
if John
goes.
Cena's dropping curse words, I think that no longer holds water. If you guys are wondering what the headliners are in the series, never mind, they went away. But they were on the TV for like 1 second, so hopefully you caught that. This goes too fast, I've
It
decided.
does, yeah. You've decided. I think we're in agreement.
We have somebody that was pretty shifty back in the day on the Kansas City Chiefs. How about Dante Hall?
Ooh, the original human joystick.
The original human joystick. The OGJS. Dante Hall. HJS.
Yeah.
Joystick's one word, though. I'm not going to say HJ, though. That's a completely different thing. Anyway, Dante Hall, Gary, box collar mojo.
You really stumbled
It
into
was
that?
right there. I just listen. I'm a new man after chugging Cucumber Lime Zero. Congratulations, Gary Marvin. Great win. 2 spots for D'Angelo Hall, who I'll never see the same again. Colin, did you end up losing your Gatorade? Yeah. It's
Sadly,
still
no.
in me, I think, for the most part. It's making me make bad decisions.
This is the Carlos Boozer.
What the heck is that?
It's a spray on.
It looks like a Lego piece. That's awful.
Love a nice spray on, you know.
No.
He said no.
No, I don't know. Cool. It was glorious. I'm gonna have to watch it. He called the crowd the B word straight out the gate. Wow.
Wow, he's really entering just on all.
I mean,
firing
listen,
on all cylinders.
the guys have been heel in like 20 years. Let him have some fun. He's got a lot of making up to do. All right, so Dante Hall, first one out the gate. That's just a filler hit. Not bad for, what, $56 or whatever it was. I don't think we're closed on anything else yet, so we'll probably do a
Not in
little
the moment.
top to bottom rundown. Put Dante Hall away, though. There you go, friend.
Thank you.
Calling a UA commercial Gatorade Zero. It's so bad you see God. Wow.
Do you remember that episode of Blue Mountain State?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're going with that. Let's get the top to bottom rundown started, guys. $100 here for the double box break for the practice squad. This is the chase. So every spot you get, you are getting yourself ×2 entries for the chase wheel spin to win yourself maybe a gift card up to $100. Still a lot of great stuff in this series, though, as a whole. It's a true football mixer. So you got jerseys, you got slab cards, minis, reps, authentics, and speed flexes. There's still a Terry McBride speed flex. I said Terry McBride. Trey McBride. Sneezing on my show, bro. Are you serious? God bless you, is what I said, in case you were wondering. Trey McBride, Arizona Cardinal speed flex, still out there. One of the best young tight ends in the game. I mean, I feel like he kind of got really overshadowed by Brock Bowers, but Trey McBride had a good season.
He only had 1 touchdown, which is, I think, what people are like holding against him. But like yards and receptions wise, absolutely.
Yeah, I think the touchdowns will come.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Being said, I think the 2 helmets that really catch my eye right away are also still in the series. The Robert Mathis two-toned on that Indianapolis Colt with the blue visor. That thing is sick. And then that one right next to it, the Michael Irvin Lunar Authentic. This kind of, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Paint job here on the bottom. I don't have a name for it.
I don't know. We got to see it. That's all I know is we got to see
Yeah, we got a video of it, but we'll take a look. That could still be double up with Jason Witten, by the way. That's the reason to play the double right there, guys. 2 full-size authentic helmets for $100, and maybe even less than that if you end up winning the chase. So good options. Two-tone, Robert Mathis, great player, great defense back in the day for the Indianapolis Colts. Steven's out there blowing his nose. I can hear it. Respectable of him to step out, though, to do it. And then, yeah, I don't know. All this colorful stuff here on the bottom for this Michael Irvin. Drew Bledsoe, which, again, could be on a Cowboy. Michael Vick, which could be on an Eagle, which means there's a bunch of ways you can double up in that NFC East. That's definitely a break worth playing. I'm actually going to drop that in there, especially since it's the chase. 7 spots to go, but I feel like we can get a run on that pretty quickly. Speaking of 7 to go in the Diamond Quad box break. That is 4 full-size helmets coming out, all authentics, all speed flexes. 5 to go in the double as well. So, with the Diamonds, we got 11 boxes left, 5 headliners, and there's still some good ones out there. I mean, we're still looking for that Malik Neighbors speed flex. We were talking about him in the early show. He's got that silver visor on this too. I mean, he played with Daniel Jones. He played with Tommy DeVito, and this dude still managed to have one of the best rookie receiving seasons anybody's had. So imagine what's going to happen if the Giants end up hitting in the draft, if they end up, bringing in a big quarterback on free agency. There's still some floating out there, right? Could you see Aaron Rodgers going to the Giants or like Kirk Cousins? Yeah, did he sign?
To where?
Why'd you say that so accusingly? To where?
No one should sign.
Yeah, he's
No
got a
one
good
should
point.
sign him.
That was so accusing. To where?
No,
Dang.
I wasn't accusing him. I wanted to know because I hadn't heard. I wouldn't give that guy any pennies at all.
Anyway, we'll look it up. We got Deion Sanders on the Flash Authentic, one of the best cornerbacks and return men of all time. That Kurt Warner flat white still out there
Says
too.
his current team's the Falcons still.
Did he re-sign with the Falcons?
I don't think they officially cut him yet. I think
I know
that's
they
what
need
it
to
is.
cut him.
No, like I think they definitely want to cut him. They're just waiting for June 1st or that big day or whatever. So
Yeah.
I just would not pay him any money ever. I am not a Kirk Cousins guy. Kirk Cousins autograph. If we were ranking autographs, he's the top 2 quarterback in the NFL.
He's like a taller Andy Dalton.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
He has
But the
more.
numbers could mislead you.
I saw this today. He has more career earnings than Tom Brady. Officially official. He has more career earnings than Tom Brady at quarterback.
That's not okay.
Yeah. At quarterback. Obviously, Tom Brady has his Fox deal and whatever else, but just for playing quarterback, Kirk Cousins has more. Calvin Johnson played with a pretty good quarterback in Matthew Stafford, but I mean, Megatron is still one of the best wide receivers to ever play. That's definitely a piece you need in your collection. Still out there and available. So, what is that? 5 headliners and 11 boxes in the diamonds. And again, this and more section is all authentics, all flexes, all awesomeness. So, that's definitely still a series worth playing, guys, in the diamonds. Speaking of a series worth playing, it is the Vault. I might even add this onto the chase as its own chase. We still have 2 chases to do. We have so much money to give away. We could have 4 chases tonight if I do this. Anyway, triple box break, quad box break, double box break. That's it, the entire series. Here's why I would say the quad box break is worth playing. It's $372. I get it. But it's only authentics and reps, and there are 6 headliners left in 9 boxes. Do you know what that means, Steven?
Good odds.
It means literally 100% we are seeing a headliner in the quad box break, right? It's physically impossible we don't see a photoed or listed headliner because there's only 3 things left we don't know, which means at least one box will be one of these names I'm about to read to you right here, right now. A TJ Watt, full-size authentic, arguably the best defensive player in football over the last decade or so. James Cook on a speed flex, definitely one of the top running backs in the game, a huge part of the success that Buffalo was having during the season and the postseason, and really probably underutilized in the game against Kansas City, in my opinion. Blue visor on that bad boy, too. Very cool looking helmet. Jim Brown, I mean, we're talking about one of the best, if not the best running back of all time. Dripped replica helmet with that beautiful visor on Jim Brown. And then we're still looking for the Chargers triple sign. If you missed out on that in the diamonds, it's still out here, too. Kellen Winslow, Charlie Joyner, and Dan Bouts with the Air Coryell offense inscription. It doesn't stop there. Fred Warner and Michael Strahan. Take both of those guys on your defensive side. You are one happy defensive coordinator, I would think, right? Especially if you have TJ Watt. There's a lot of good defensive players still out here in this one. Regardless, that's 6 headliners, 9 boxes. That's it, guys. So everything pretty much is headliners the rest of the way through. Those last 3 breaks are up and available in the vault.
Yes, sir.
It is nice. Good one, Mike, from the back. Just laying that one up. He literally exited on that one. He said, you know what 6'9" is? Nice. And walked out the room. That's funny. What an exit. That's it for me. It reminds me of that Seinfeld episode when they George like tells a joke, but he tells another joke after and nobody laughs at it. And they're like, you should have left on the first one. So whenever he gets somebody to laugh, he just leaves the room. Let's talk college real quick. We do have a double and a single up. It's all full-size helmets, reps and
I just feel like someone's going to cut themselves.
reps and authentics. We are still looking for Patrick Peterson in the last can you put your head down for 1 second? 5 boxes. 20% chance of Patrick Peterson. 2 to go now in that practice squad single, by the way. Let's get her done. 7 to go in the next jersey. We pulled Dante Hall in the last one. We have pulled Roger Craig and Warren Sapp. Other than that, if you see a name on there you like, it's all available. Dawkins. That's Brian Dawkins, A.J. Brown, Dwight Freeney, Eric Dickerson, the New York Sack Exchange, including Gastineau and Klecko and Marty Lyons and the other guy. I always feel bad. The Soldier of God. I just can't remember his name. Darrell Revis, Marshall Falk, Champ Bailey, Gale Sayers, Anquan Bolden, Thurman Thomas, A.J. Green, underrated receiver, by the way, in my opinion, and Josh Jacobs, all still out there and available here in the Joysies. $28 a spot. And then that diamond single, and that's it. $96 for a diamond single. So that's everything, guys. Practice squad single. Go ahead and drop that in there because it is our closest break. 2 to go. Charles says close it up. I'm guessing that's going to get done during the show. Anyway, we have chases to do, starting with the St. Patrick's Day and then the practice squad. I went way too far. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I was so far off. Oh man, I was gonna say it was worth it just go to the top, and then I accidentally clicked to the top anyway. This is a disaster. I feel like Venom in Spider-Man. Like there's something inside me from that Gatorade, and I'm not quite myself. I need a Snickers.
We can arrange that.
I guess we're gonna do 10 clicks since we're on this show when we're doing the chases. I guess that makes sense, right? Instead of doing 9 from the last show. We have replaced Mike with Nicolette now. Marketing and social media all over the
Who
place.
did you bully outside of here?
Did you just shake down Mike? Did you take his gold coins too? Still not feeling well from the Gatorade. It's not great, and I also don't know what we're gonna do next week yet. We're talking like we might do a better flavor.
One we might want to drink.
Yeah. So vote like what your guys' favorite Gatorade flavor is. Maybe we'll do that one. Josh, by the way, if you're out there, you have won the Chase Wheel Spin. Yeah, orange is probably the pinnacle. I don't know. Maybe we should just keep doing bad ones.
I think they like us.
The bad ones.
The bad ones are the ones that are gonna get the views.
The bad ones are better.
For views.
Maybe we just need to go early. Oh, Josh is out there. He wants 3. Fierce Blue Cherry. Oh, man.
See that.
That's a lot of people's favorite.
That's
good
what
to
I'm
see
talking
you're alive. I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in. Race Hale Praise Dale, number 3. Not even on NASCAR Tuesday. Well, we're sticking with 3. Lemon Lime is good. Some people don't like it, which is crazy, Ty. I think that one's one of the best. Yeah.
It's like the most simple one, but it's the most refreshing out of all of them.
Yeah, I agree. That's one I can have where I'm just like chilling, you know? It's like, oh, I want something good. Or it's like after I get done with a workout, I'm like, I'll take lemon lime. $32, by the way, going to Mr. Andres. Let's gonna keep it right here. We have Dustin and Joseph, because this was the only practice squad we did. Boom, here we go. So 8 people. Catching up on wheel spins here, guys. What did I just say? 32?
Nope, orange is disgusting. We're not.
I don't know if it's disgusting.
I mean, compared to what we just had, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, it's way higher than what we just had.
I don't know about way, but
Way.
I'm just not a huge orange guy.
Joseph McAndrews, wheel spin for you, my guy. So let me know. We'll start you on 1. I don't love orange either. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's. I would drink a gallon of orange before I chug a 0 sugar lemon.
I don't know. It's been a while.
Or other
and
one.
next week, I'm hopefully all my senses are back. So, but that's how pungent that was. It was so bad. It broke through the barriers of my nose and was like, no, you still don't want this.
Fruit Punch is good too, by the way.
Fruit Punch is classic.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like Riptide Rush is really good.
I like the blue.
There's another blue one I like.
I like the ice blue one too.
The ice blue one's classic.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite one, like straight up. But there's another one I like too. Arctic Blitz, maybe? Or something like that. I don't know. We have to get a custom tier list, though. I think that's the way to do it. We got to figure that out. All right, we're going to start on 1 here for Mr. McAndrews.
Cool blue.
Cool Blue's great. Classic.
And then, there's the
52. 32 and 52.
Glacier Freeze.
Glacier Freeze, yes, that one. That's the other blue one,
That's
right?
good. Those are both fantastic flavors of Gatorade.
All right, looks like we did fill up the practice squad single, so that's great. Ooh, that is great. I'm also going to throw in the vault, guys. Why not? We're giving away money today. Matt's going to love me. We'll throw in the vault. I want to get that closed up so we can have a new vault series in the room. So that'll just be the people in the vault. There you go. Quad, triple, and double up there. Let's get these last headliners out. I want to see Jim Brown, baby. It's a rep, but it's Jim Brown, you know? It's a cool looking rep.
Frost Glacier Cherry's good as well.
Frost, is that the white one?
I think so.
We might have to do that one. Because I haven't had it in a while, but I remember not liking it and then liking it, and then I haven't had it in a while, so I don't know. All right, here we go. Practice squad. We got Raja Salime. Let me know if you're out there, Raja. We got Charles Quinn. We got Charles Nelson. We got Heath Hobler, who was hot, on fire in the early show. Tom Kozuch and Jared Menzer. Drop me a number for practice squad. Number 1. I also have a trivia question for you, Mr. Ryan.
Okay.
But don't look at the computer because I just have to verify that I have this correct information.
Is it baseball?
Yes.
Yay. I don't know.
Okay. Here we go. There's one player. We're going to do the wheel, by the way. Actually, you know what? Let's do it after this.
Oh, I can't even think about it or dwell on it?
Okay, I'll tell you then. If it's going to drive you crazy.
It will. It always does.
Well, in that case, actually, if it's going to drive you crazy, you might just wait. Let's go to the wheel.
You see what this man does to me?
Maybe I'm setting you up to die on air from terrible Gatorade. You will be hearing from my lawyers, Mr. Andres. No, I think it was fair. It was fair. I was willing to stake my claim, my reputation that was correct, and it was wrong.
Oh, you want box 13?
13, please.
Oh, okay.
Are you not going to get it?
I'd like to hear my question first.
It's kind of a part of your job description to go get the box.
I'm willing to not do my job to hear this question.
Well, Nicola,
to
can you do me a
leverage
favor and go roll and get Matt? Was that rude? It wasn't really supposed to be a slight, but it kind of was.
Do you want me to just say, like, they need you?
Yeah. Matt and Steve, or Steven and Colin are really fighting right now, like straight up.
They are being extremely childish.
Yeah. Yeah, and they want you to get involved.
They want you to pull out something you're doing. It's very important.
All right, we'll open 13 here. We got Jared Menzer, NFC North, Charles Quent, NFC South. What's up, Raja?
Welcome. Good luck, Raja.
Yeah, let me know your favorite team, too. Charles Nelson, Raji Davis. Charles Nelson, NFC East. Heath Hobler, NFC West. Raja Salime in the AFC North. You also have the AFC East. So, my guy, you are looking for anything. Ravens, Steelers, Browns, or the other team there that I forgot about, the Bengals. And then the AFC East, anything Jets, Patriots, Bills, or Dolphins. Tom Kozuch, AFC South, and then Jared Menzer in the AFC West. So Charles Nelson's in a decent spot because we got Michael Irvin, we got Jason Witten. It also could be Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick. Drew Bledsoe also could be for Raja in that AFC East, who's a Dolphins fan, of course. But good news is, dude, Dolphins have incredible memorabilia, and they are all over the place in our series. We pulled 2 in the early show. It was Ricky Williams and Tyreek Hill. But they are all over the place, man. So easily there could be a filler Dolphin here. And if it is, in my opinion, it's the best memorabilia in the game. So we get a lot. We get a lot. But good luck, man. You're in your right division, so looking for a Dolphin filler. Or maybe Drew Bledsoe. Could be a Patriot or a Bill. Instead, we have one of the best offensive linemen of all time on a New Orleans Saints custom jersey. How about Willie Roaf? The great Willie Roaf out here. Willie Roaf, 77 on the New Orleans Saints. Got that kind of bronzy trim around it with the black lettering. That is going to be the NFC South. One spot in the break, Charles Quint. Things are getting kind of interesting in the practice squad. We're down to 14 boxes with 6 headliners and 5 full-size authentics. Excuse me, 5 full-size authentics / speed flexes. So, plus it's the Chase. That's definitely one that's worth playing right now, in my opinion, right?
Absolutely.
All right, are you ready for your
Burke,
question?
Your opening day starter.
Who?
Sean Burke.
Who?
That's your opening day starter.
Who? I don't know.
Your team.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, me neither.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of that for the White Sox this year. Yes, sir, says Chuck. Right? Take that all day, bro. Paid less than what the jersey number is. That's always a good thing. All right, your question is, and I guess people in the chat can also answer if they know the answer. Out of eligible batters that have had 10,000 plate appearances, 10,000 plate appearances, there's only one player in the history of the MLB that has never attempted or landed a sacrifice bunt. 10,000 at-bats, one player has never had a sacrifice bunt in his entire career. Who is that player?
Was it Pete Rose?
That would have been really funny, but it's not Pete Rose.
I know he's kind of more of a slap hitter.
Not Pete Rose.
Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
Is it a player that I would be unexpectedly expecting? like Roberto Alomar?
No.
Or like
I
Tony
don't-
Gwynn or something like that?
Okay.
Is it more obscure?
He's not. He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of
Usually
Famer.
when you get 10,000 plate appearances, you're up there.
Oh yeah. Miguel Cabrera. No. Mr. Nugenics. Of course. We got Bob Boulay in the chat.
Is it Frank Thomas?
Frank Thomas
Wow.
is the only. I don't know how Bob knew that, but he picked it up. Miguel Cabrera was a great guess. I was going to say that, but yeah, Mr. Nugenics, Frank Thomas, the only player in MLB history to have 10,000 plate appearances and never have a sacrifice bunt. I thought that was a very interesting stat. I was just like, really?
No
Never?
need.
Not
No need.
once? Yeah, just go up there. I wonder if he was just literally a horrendous bunter. You know, like just this dude.
Or they don't want him ever bunting because they
But,
just
like-
want him hitting bombs.
I mean, I guess Barry Bonds back in the day would have been laying down bunts, right? But
No.
But what about like Mark McGwire? Mark McGwire's bunting?
None of those guys should be bunting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I almost feel like there should be more. But nope, it's just Frank Thomas. He's the only one.
Lots of plate appearances. You never know, right?
We are moving pretty quickly here, guys. 3 to go already on the practice squad double. Again, every spot you get there is 2 entries into the Chase wheel spin. And things have gotten quite interesting here. I don't know what happened with the randomizer.
Align your chakra.
Huh? Robert Mathis, Michael Irvin, Jason Witten, Trey McBride on the Speed Flex. We still got 4 photoed headliners. And we are still looking for... Is it just 4? I thought there was another one. Oh, it is just... No, it's 5. No, it's 4. I'm losing my mind. 4 photoed headliners and then 2 listed headliners. Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick. So 6 headliners left in the final 14 boxes here. Chuck said I just got into the double, so there you go.
Okay, David.
Boom. There's the link, guys. That is getting close.
You see David's comment?
No, I didn't, but now I did, and I'm not repeating it. 5 to go in the diamond double, guys. 5 to go in the vault double. That'd be a good one to get done since it is a part of the chase. We're going to get another practice squad single up there. Somebody was thinking too hard about Frank Thomas.
I was. Did you see that Seattle Mariners pitcher?
Yeah, that can throw 90 with both arms.
92 with the left and then 95 with the right. Did you ever see that graphic for college? I think he went to Mississippi State. And
Oh, yeah.
The graphic was their starting pitchers for the weekend. And it was just his image one way, and then they reversed it. He was throwing left-handed one day and right-handed the next.
That's hilarious. That's good. So double practice squad will probably be next. That'll put us down to 12. Wow. Just wow. So we got a lot going on because baseball's starting in what, literally 2 days? Is that right? Tomorrow? No,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Well, I think the play-in does start tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's the Cubs Dodgers.
Ah, yes.
Which is technically that game counts.
Those
right?
count. Yes.
technically It's the opening, but it's not like
It's not opening day, but
It's
it does.
not domestic opening day.
But it is. That will be on their record. It's
It will
not,
be,
It's
yes.
not an exhibition game. It's not a preseason game.
Yep.
That will be on their record.
Did you see the promo for it? It was really cool.
Yeah, I did.
It was really cool.
I'm not a touch.
He's too busy trying to figure out who Sean Burke is.
I'm guessing he throws the ball at some level.
Clearly.
I guess a pro level, if you want to call it that. We were making a joke, but almost like semi-serious, that the White Sox should just trade their entire team for money and picks. Pick up the team that blanked the Cubs and the Dodgers, sign them all over, and then have open tryouts in Chicago for to fill the rest. Give them $50 a game or whatever, just to be a baseball player.
Right? If they want to cut back on money.
Yeah, right? That's how you save right there. And you know what? They'll probably get close to the kind of season they'll have anyway today. So why not? I don't see why not. We're red zoning in the double practice squad, guys. Red zoning in the double practice squad. Cheers to Com. Cheers, Mr. Andres. There was plenty to be cheersing about if you were Mr. Andres in the early show. And,
Right.
that St. Patrick's Day series, I think 4 flexes heading his way. Almost $1,000 in gift cards, which is crazy. I picked up most of the coins, but I can already look around and I see one under the cart. I think there's one over here. Oh, God, there's like 6 under here, actually. One more toss. It was fun. Celebrated St. Patty's Day basically in the 12 p.m. show. The pretty fire series, I would say. The rest of the way through, saw Tom Brady, sick chrome flex of Eric Dickerson, all sorts of other great stuff. 38 people watching, guys. Again, for those that are just tuning in, this is probably the series to play. It is a part of the chase, first and foremost, and It is working with pretty good odds at this point. I think we are down to 14 with Robert Mathis, Michael Irvin, and Trey McBride still out there, plus that Jason Witten full-size authentic. So 4 great-looking lids still out there. And we are still looking for Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick. So 6 in 14. Almost a 50% chance at a headliner right now. $100, you can win twice because you could get Michael Irvin and Jason Witten in the same break. Not to mention, if once you throw in that Drew Bledsoe could be on a Cowboy, Michael Vick can be on an Eagle, you got 4 potential NFC East hits. A lot of ways to double up. But we're also 5 to go on the Diamond single, where, again, you can win that Malik Neighbors, Speed Flex, Deion Sanders, Kurt Warner, Calvin Johnson still out there. So plenty of big things in the Diamonds. And then 5 to go in the double box break for the Vault. I've made this a part of the chase as well because I feel like we are leaving some big things on the table here. The TJ Watt still alive, plus the James Cook Speed Flex, the Jim Brown dripped helmet with the yellow visor is still out there. The Air Coryell offense as well. And then there's still 2 listed headliners with Fred Warner and Michael Strahan. There's only 9 boxes left. There's 6 headliners. So those are probably the series to focus in on if it was me giving the recommendations. But obviously we go where you guys go. If you've been like me as well ever since Sunday, you're probably filling out brackets. Trying to get Steven into the bracket challenge.
Bracket yet.
You gotta get into my bracket challenge, bro.
I'm not paying $20 just to fail.
Why not?
Because I don't even know how.
Nicolette, you want my bracket challenge? She doesn't look thrilled about it either.
What is it?
So is it $20 a bracket? You said
20 a bracket or 50 for 3.
Oh, okay. I'll hop in for 3.
So wait, hold on.
You take Cash App?
Yeah, I do.
I can send it to you, and you send it to the people.
I am the people.
Oh,
I'm the commissioner of this one.
Oh, you are the people.
I am the people. And also, I'm not going to send you the bracket. I'm just going to take your $50 and then.
You are a criminal.
But I am a criminal. That's 100% true.
He said that's 100% true. Yeah, what's Colin's cut? That's the real question.
What's calling all of it? Because
Yeah,
I'm winning.
Yeah, because he's gonna allegedly win.
But let's take a quick look at it. I'm sure we'll take a look at it in the night show too. But this is kind of the region I'm like, whoa, you know, there's a lot of big hitters here, like Auburn, Louisville, Creighton, Michigan. A lot of people are high on UC San Diego. I think even when you like preview this, look at the spread. Michigan's only a -145 favorite and only a 2.5 point favorite against UC San Diego, which is kind of insane. I think it's pretty tight too with Texas A&M and Yale. It's actually not as tight as I thought, but -340. There's some absolute killers up here, bro. Marquette, who I always pick to go too far. Michigan State.
Marquette, who I always pick to go too far.
Yeah, Iowa State too. That's why I'm happy they play each other. I always pick Iowa State to go way too far and Marquette to go way too far. So it's like I'm glad I get one of them out early. On the bottom side here, this is where it gets interesting. This is a 5-12 matchup. Memphis is the 5 seed. Colorado State is the 12 seed. You and Alex showed me this earlier today. Look at this. Memphis is +115 as a 5 seed. How does that work? That's crazy.
Give me Memphis.
I'm gonna take them for the money. You know, I don't know. Missouri and Drake. I know you're kind of high potentially on this one. Missouri only a -275 favorite. Arkansas, Kansas is going to be interesting. St. John, which is hilarious. St. John's is a 2 seed, and a lot of people are looking at them as like the Cinderella team for this bracket challenge.
The Red Storm.
And it's just funny because it's like they're a 2 seed.
Yeah, no,
like,
right?
But it does feel like, I mean, that's unprecedented. I feel like for St.
College
John's, it's been a great
basketball
year.
Over my lifetime, just feels like it's gotten more and more chaotic as the years go on.
For sure.
Like you said, people think they're a Cinderella team and they're a 2 seed.
Duke will probably be a strong team to compete with. I'm not very high on Baylor, but they play Mississippi State. You got Oregon and Liberty.
I'm high on VJ Edgecombe.
Alex was telling me the likelihood of a
16 beating a 1.
16 beating a 1 or a 14 beating a 3 are like the same.
They've been the same like over the past since the first one happened, I think.
Yeah, so like it's just as unlikely a 14 seed beats a 3 seed. And looking at this, I don't really see Lipscomb over Iowa State. I don't see I know you do, but I don't see Montana over Wisconsin.
Oh, that's just my Wisconsin negativism, so don't worry.
Certainly UNC Wilmington isn't going to be Texas Tech, and I don't think Troy beats Kentucky, but if I had to pick one, that's probably the one I'd go for. Illinois, my Fighting Illini, Texas or Xavier. Not a
You've
fan.
convinced me about Wisconsin, by the way. Sweet 16.
I think so. I'm just saying, like, look, let's just look here. Let's just fill out this section. So if they win, they either get BYU or VCU. I wouldn't be surprised if VCU gets an upset. And then down here, it's either going to be St. Mary's or Vanderbilt. And then what? At worst, they're playing Alabama. But even then, that's a Sweet 16. Like, they're going to beat, I think they'll beat VCU or BYU personally, but we'll see.
Are you the only one in this group so far?
I think so, yeah.
Are you Ralph Fiella
No,
or ESPN fan 113875248?
I'm neither of those people.
Even your own? Are you even in your own thing?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I'm rooting for SIUE.
Yeah, Southern Illinois, whatever they're called.
Where are they at? Oh, here they are. SIUE. Southern Illinois University Eastern Cougars. I have no idea. They play Houston.
We could root for them.
Wow. 28.5. Edwardsville. Interesting. That's pretty cool, though, that they made it. Can you imagine Illinois versus SIUE somehow?
That'd be wild.
I thought Loyola Chicago was big. We are sold out on the practice squad
Let's
double,
go.
so that'll be coming up here in a matter of moments. Maybe I sent you the wrong link.
No, I think I gotta sign into my account.
Ah.
But I did send you the $20 for the one bracket.
Oh, you changed your mind?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do 3.
I just like that you're like, I'm not going to do any of it. And then I was like, once I told you the deal, you're like, oh, okay, I'll do 50 for 3.
The sensation of beating Colin at his own game is just too opportunistic for me to pass up.
I don't know if I've ever
Lost.
won. I don't know if I've ever won. That's where you went to college? Oh, I didn't know that.
You should have.
That's
said lost.
awesome.
That'd have been way more BA.
All
I don't know
right,
if I've ever
yeah.
lost.
I don't think I've ever lost a bracket challenge, ever. Same for Omaha. I'd love to see them knock out St. John's. Long shot. Both of those, I think, are long shots.
But one of them, I think, is gonna either happen or, I know it's a caveat, but it's gonna be way too close for comfort, you know.
The St. John's, I can't believe I'm even saying this because they're minus 5,000, but it's way closer. It's more likely Omaha, and I would have guessed that beats St. John's than vice versa. St. John's, if they win, which I imagine they will, but they're either going to play Kansas or Arkansas in the next round, which is tough. That's a tough look.
Arkansas?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun matchup, by the way. That's going to be a fun game, Arkansas and Kansas. Arkansas versus Kansas. Let's go to the Wildcat practice squad double box break. We got Ty Percival, we got Heath Hobler, we got Julian Andrade, we got Al Sabin, Charles Nelson, Chris Ripka, and Charles Quint. Drop me 2 numbers for PSDB number 1. So what's the connection with Omaha, or do you just want to see St. John's go down? 9 and 19 coming up. Called out by Mr. Percival. Thank you, sir. Oh. Dude, I've done that a couple of times now, but Juju to go. I thought Josh said that. It was Juju, though, that said that. So you went to Omaha. That makes sense. My college doesn't have a D1 basketball program except the first college I went to, which was IUPUI, which is now IU Indy.
George Hill.
And I was about to say, they've only made it one time ever, and it was with George Hill. Yeah, you went to SIUE, got it. And Juju went to Omaha, which I low-key didn't even know was a college. I mean, I'm not surprised it's a college, but I just thought that's where they play the baseball tournament. It's 10 clicks, right? Yeah, 10. 9 and
9.
10. Al down to Ty. Let's get it on.
I have to create a whole new account now. This has become way more of a pain than I thought it would be.
What happened to your ESPN account? Jeez Louise. Al Saving NFC North, Charles Nelson NFC South, Charles Quint NFC East. We got Julian Andrade, the NFC West, Charles Quint, the AFC North, Chris Ripka, AFC South, Heath Hobler, AFC East, and Ty Percival.
I think they're all binded together with Hulu and Disney Plus and all that nonsense. So
And that means you can't use it?
I don't have one. I don't think anymore.
Oh, the AFC West. So, Chris Ripka in the AFC South, that could be that Robert Mathis, that sick-looking helmet. NFC East, Charles Quinn, he's looking to double up because we got Michael Irvin and Jason Witten. Could be Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick as well. The last speed flex of the series, though, Trey McBride, Julian Andrade, one spot. Looking for that bad boy. So here we go. This is going to put us down to the last 12 boxes, guys. Last 12 boxes. Starting with 9 and then going for 19. Both of these called out by Mr. Percival. Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. Is it Percival or Percival? Percival or Percival? Good question. I don't know.
Troy?
The hockey thing I was doing yesterday was so annoying because they didn't give me any pronunciation guides.
Oh, that's super helpful.
Right, and I had to read the entire roster of all the teams, and I'm just like, I don't know. And then, like, moms are coming up to me like, actually, my son's name is pronounced this. I'm like, okay, well, they didn't give me a thing. So it's pronounced this today. Like the Knights of Templar?
Yep.
Percivar? I think that just made it more confusing. We have Dante Hittner coming out here. Dante Whitner, but Dante Hittner. 49ers coming out strong here early. NFC West, Julian Andrade. How about it? Dante Whitner. He was solid. He was a guy I wouldn't want to mess with.
Right.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what the... Is Percival a person in that? Maybe I don't know the story. Do you know? Okay. We're not cultured enough.
I do know the Knights of Templar from what's it called? The movie. National Treasure. It was a part of the story.
Assassin's Creed? Now I'm listening.
He said, "No, I'm listening."
But is Percival a person in it?
I don't know. The only thing I was thinking of, you remember like in the parts of Assassin's Creed when it's like they go into like the more like ancient stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
love that.
apples. I wonder if I don't even know if one of those guys is.
Percival?
Yeah.
I don't know either. Well, I'm not going to call him Percival, Val, or whatever it was before. No Percival. Percival. It's a cool name. I named like a... Name a kid that. Percival. It's a cool name. Call him Percy.
Percy Jackson.
Do your friends call you Percy? Or do they call you Ty? You kind of got two nicknames going on there. Potentially. Percy Jackson, yeah. Perseus. Shout out. Perseus is sick. I can tell you all about Perseus. Because I learned about him in a college-level Greek mythology class. He is the son of a mortal woman, but a god.
It's complicated.
What?
It's complicated.
He's got that dog in him. Can you take that? Thanks.
I'll think about it.
My uncle had a restaurant called Percy's. Oh, nice. So he goes by both. Nick was saying Stutard about Chris Stoddard today. No long vowels. Just ignore the long vowels. That's all you got to do.
Just don't say people's last names.
I'm going to start trying to purposely butcher everybody's name. That's my new goal for the next break. Everybody's getting a butchered name. And based on the weight of this box, I think we should do practice squad again.
Woohoo, I'm in.
Well, we've been saying it enough. How about a W for Ty Percival, not Percival, or Val, or whatever else. We got the Nigerian Nightmare. So Ty/Percy with a couple of nicknames, getting another guy with a great nickname, Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare for Ty Percival. AFC West. Very nice. Yes. You could say that. I didn't say that, but you said that. He said, haha, thank you. Yeah, you got it. Nice. So, fellas and ladies, we have 12 boxes left and 6 headliners left. We're at an exact 50% chance. Did I mention there's still a speed flex? There's still a speed flex. There's still 3 authentic helmets. We're at a 4 and 12 chance, 25% chance at just authentics and speed flexes right now. For 50 bucks. And, I mean, again, whenever a chase is something that's $50 or less, you should definitely play it, right? Because you have a 50-50 chance if you win the chase wheel spin of getting your money back or even more. Now, if you get in with one spot in that single, 50 bucks, you get yourself in that AFC West or NFC West, win the Trey McBride Speed Flex. Then you win the Chase wheel spin. Let's just say you get $60. We're going to pay you $10 to take a Trey McBride Speed Flex from us, basically. Just crazy. I had to teach Robbie how to say Crensher. See, now you're Craig Crensher. See what you did to yourself? It's over now. Two, 3, 6, 1, 3, 3. Christian Okoye. Remember when we wrote on the boxes for like one whole second?
I wasn't part of that, but I remember you did it.
I did. There's a small handful that have my writing on it. So 3 practice squad boxes down. And again, we're down to the final 12. That's it. 50% chance at a headliner. The next double is up. The single is up as well. Both are 8 to go. So let's step on the pedal with that one, fellas and ladies, and try to get that one done, right? Outside of that, we're 5 to go in the diamond double. We are 5 to go in the vault double. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. Are you making your picks now? See, I shouldn't have sent you the link yet. I need color. You're not providing color right now.
Color with what?
Anything.
Anything.
I gave the stats, right? And now your job is to say, like, when I said there's 5 to go in the diamonds, you'd be like, yeah, and I mean, that Malik Neighbors, man, it's a speed flex, it's sweet. Like, that's one somebody should definitely want in their collection. And then I'd be like, yeah, you're right. And then I would open up the diamonds and we talk about it more.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But thank you for just doing that right now. So I'm not going to repeat what Colin just said. But if you do need to, hear it again, please rewind the footage if you're on YouTube.
Yes, there are flexes, a flex left in the practice squad. The Trey McBride, front and center. Trey McBride, salute to service speed flex. So you gave perfect color on Trey McBride earlier because I was like saying how, you know, he's one of the more underrated tight ends. Brock Bowers kind of overshadowed him. And then you were like, I think it's just the touchdowns. You know, you gave color. That was nice.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the heads up on
Do you want
that.
any more notes?
No, I don't.
You need to wear green on St. Patrick's Day.
No, I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that.
Robert Mathis, two-toned authentic with a blue visor still out there, plus the Michael Irvin, that colorful helmet still alive. We've also got...
Well, that was a dime.
was that her?
No, it was
No,
me.
that was so fast.
That was just me.
Robert Mathis, Michael Irvin, Trey McBride, Jason Witten. Those are the helmets that are left. 3 authentics, 1 speed flex front and center. And then we're also still looking for Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick.
It's not bad, though, Craig. Again, investment piece. He's going to be a top fantasy tight end next year.
He probably did have a signing. It's usually how it goes.
It's the offseason.
Yeah, and I mean, you already got 2, but listen, that's 1 to trade and then 2 to trade if you get this one. Because if you get another one for $50 or even $100, and especially if you get a gift card back at the end of it, who cares what you sell it for? You're gonna sell it more than $100,
right? Absolutely.
But
absolutely,
yeah, 7 to go now in the double, but you guys are seeing 5 to go here, and 6 to go in the jerseys. So let's keep on going. I like that Irvin helmet. Yeah, it's sick, dude. Still out there. I like the Robert Mathis too. We got Elton John in the building too, which is great. Elton, how do you feel about retiring from music? And what's your favorite Elton John song?
Thank God. Thank God. I don't want to play any more shows.
I think that's fair. You've been doing it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you learn to play the piano, by the way?
I had a tutor back in the day.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Yeah.
After my math homework, they
It's nice
taught me
having...
how to dial them up on the 1s and 2s.
I like that. Special guest Elton John in the room tonight, which is always good. Didn't know he had any... What brought you into sports memorabilia? Like, why?
Well, I've always loved sports, but I've really lacked the athletic ability.
No,
So,
I wouldn't have guessed.
yeah, so, I decided that, this is the best way I can get close to my favorite athletes of all time.
Yeah, it's a great way to do it. So, I mean, you're done with music, which is great. You had a really legendary career, but what are you going to do now? I mean, with all this free time, obviously you're
I'm going
here.
to play Ultimate Autographs
Oh, nice. Wow, you heard it from Elton John.
while producing Ultimate Autographs.
Well, Elton, it was nice having you. Thank you for coming on the show today. You can go get Steven whenever, and we'll be good. Steven, you missed Elton John.
Yes, I know. Tough. Too busy picking Houston to win it all.
You sound a lot like him. You picked Houston to win it all.
Yep.
Wow.
You said they were better 3-point shooting teams. I was like, I bet.
Full disclosure, Craig, if you'd like to know the answer to that question, as to why the 1 and 4 is still showing on the screen behind me. There is a way to change it on this computer, and for whatever reason, it is not popping up. And I don't know how to make it pop up, so I can't change the graphics that are behind me. So that's why it's up there, is the answer to that question. It's not a very satisfying answer. I understand that, but it is the truth. And I feel like you deserve the truth.
That's all that matters is the truth.
Yeah. I feel like you deserve the truth. I would throw a couple other things up there if I could, but currently cannot. Currently cannot. Maybe it's ad, so that's not going to work. 4 to go now on the diamond double, guys. So that break is moving. I'll drop that in there. Diamonds, by the way. Here we are.
Here we go.
Malik Neighbors, Speedflex, Deion Sanders, Kurt Warner, Calvin Johnson as well. So 4 photoed headliners still out there in the diamond helmets in the final 11 boxes. So we're cooking on that one. We're cooking on that one too. That could also be it. That's one way to interpret it. That's one way to interpret what's
Colin
happened
did not
here.
set up that portion, so as much as I want to agree with you, Josh.
I'm not going to name names because that's not what I do, unless it's Steven, in which case I would 100% do it. But this is not Steven's fault. This was set up, and there was a video sent on how to operate it. The directions were unclear, on my end at least.
Yeah,
on
I
what
didn't
is supposed to
interpret it
happen.
well, like Josh didn't interpret that message.
What did Paul Pierce say when driving to the hoop? You can't handle the truth. Yeah, that's it. I think the practice squad single sold out.
Yep, it's all Charles.
Charles, Mr. Quint.
Mm-hmm.
So Charles, if you're out there, my guy, all I need from you is a number, and we can get it going for you. Here you are, Charles Quint. Good time to take a shot, I'd say, right? With how the odds are right now. So good luck, Mr. Quint. Hoping to get you something good, man. Let me know what number you would like, and we will go fetch it. Listen, you're going to have to defer to the answer I just gave about a minute ago. He said it's the wrong jersey,
Yes,
too.
yeah. So, again, see, if I was hosting, I would not even have those up there because it's just way too much extra work.
I kind of like it. I
like the concept, but we need more like...
It needs to be easier.
No, we kind of need more like general helmets that we see here in the room, maybe not the series.
Well, you're bringing it to the wrong people.
I know. I'm just saying.
Talk to Nicolette. She's in charge of all that. 13.
She's not listening to a word.
Why should she? She's focused. I don't think we have 13. I think we also have way too many numbers. Can you check the practice squad for me when you get a second? It might be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I think we're down to 10. So I think we have too many. But I know we don't have 13.
We have 12. What do you mean?
He wanted 13.
I know. I'm saying we have 12 boxes.
We have 12?
Boxes?
Okay, no, that's right then. He said 20.
13.
I'm going to drop him in there for you, Chuck.
Yeah, we have
Or
11,
Charles.
15, 16, 18.
Or Chuck. Those are your number options right there, my guy. So 21 we don't have either. I think it's 2, 5, 7, 8, 11, 15, 16, 18, 20, 25, 26, and 28.
That sounds correct.
You should have dancing common heads on the screens behind us. Oh my God. Sounds like the stuff of nightmares. What about that one photo you have of him? Where you just have that, like, yeah, bouncing around. 7. Lucky 7. Let's do it. 7 will work. So now we are at 11 boxes left. That was not a name drop. I don't think I name dropped. It was more of a slight, sort of. But y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Actually, it was a name drop. I did say Nicolette, but that was more of a joke.
What number?
7. I don't think she has anything to do with this, other than the other stuff that was up here before.
I mean, I can give Craig a hint.
No,
It's the guy who we wanted to replace me with yesterday.
John Stamos.
No,
Are you sure?
that's the guy who needs to talk to.
John Stamos.
I'm fairly certain it's not John Stamos.
Lucky 7. Let's go, Chuck. Good luck, man. Bond it all out. Let's get you something good. Well, this is probably a good sign, man. Once you buy something out, probably looking to hit big. Is it a Speedflex? or an authentic? The answer is it's one of the top tight ends in the game, baby. Trey
There
McBride
you
on the
go.
salute to service speed flex. Beautiful hit. Charles Quint, buy out the whole thing and hit a speed flex just like that. $400 is all he paid for this Trey McBride speed flex.
Not bad.
I would say very good. At least double that price. So yeah, overall, I would say that's how you do it, brother. Congratulations. Trey McBride. He's found the formula. You need to call 2 numbers that aren't on the ticker. And then your third time's a charm.
It's like a cheat code.
Yeah, exactly. It's pushing all the buttons. We need more Nicolette screen time. She does not want to be a part of you animals. All she does is throw coins at us while we're trying to do our jobs, which I've never done and never would do.
Never.
Never.
Only someone so unprofessional would do that. I just.
How dare
Sorry,
you?
Guys, that's on me.
Yeah, thank you. The unprofessionalism.
Which he expects from me.
I guess I could have kept that out, but it's already packaged. It's already gone now. We've got 11 boxes left. Robert Mathis, Michael Irvin, Jason Witten. The double ups are real. Michael Irvin and Jason Witten still out there with only 11 boxes, plus that Robert Mathis. Drew Bledsoe and Mike Vick. Absolutely a good hit, man. Good shot. Good shot by Charles. / Chuck. But 4 to go on the diamond doubles, 5 to go on the triple box break for the vault, 5 to go in the double box break for the vault. So vault is moving, guys. Vault is moving. It is only 4:06 p.m. So we got plenty of time. Houston, huh?
Yeah. Just the vibes. Don't think I watched 1 minute of their basketball this year. I'm sure they'll lose in the first round.
Well, you're already making Josh upset because he's rooting for SIUE, who is a literal plus 40,000 dog, 4,000 dog. You know, it's dumb that they can swell a favorite up to 100,000, but the dog can only be 4,000. Like, come on, put your money where your mouth is, bro. If you're gonna make me do that terrible of odds for the favorite, I mean, at least give me 10,000 on the dog.
Yeah, right.
Houston getting upset, says Josh. That would put you out of the game immediately. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think upsets, because you're all here for Colin's analytical point of views on these. Been a while. Dumb question. Which breaks are part of the St. Patty's Day special? Peter, good question. The answer is none of them currently, and here's why. We had that series dropped at 9 a.m. this morning because we just started our 9 a.m. shows, and they were gone middle of the show basically during our 12 p.m. show. So that series came and went, brother, unfortunately. But we still have a lot of other great series out there. And again, this vault's probably really good right now. We got that James Cook Speed Flex, TJ Watt Authentic, Jim Brown dripped replica helmet, and the Air Coryell offense still out there. We've also still got Jared Allen Fred Warner and Michael Strahan. So that's definitely a good one, is the vault. And then the practice squad's in a great spot too. I know we just pulled the last flex, but Robert Mathis, Michael Irvin, Jason Witten still got 3 authentics in the last 11. And we still have 2 other headliners with Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick. So those 2 series specifically, I would say, definitely worth the play right now. Diamonds are obviously still very good with 4 to go in the double. Malik Neighbors, Speed Flex, Deion Sanders, Flash Authentic, Kurt Warner, and Calvin Johnson, all still out there and available. I'm leaning toward the team from Gainesville. So is a lot of the experts that I saw on this. Let's see if I can go back. Jay has Miami. Molly has Miami. Reese Davis took, or not Miami, Florida. Jay took the Dolphins. Look at all these people taking the Dolphins, dude. I can't talk. Florida. I keep wanting to be in Miami. A lot of people taking the Gators. You're with Liz Loza or Laza. You can literally just copy their brackets. That's hilarious.
Me?
Well, yeah, in general, you can just copy their brackets.
Oh, yeah. All right, Charles has got another one.
We're shooting again. Sounds good. So we'll get more into that later on, whether it's tonight or during the show. But sounds like Chuck is shooting some shots, baby. Good luck, bro. You know the drill. The numbers are still in there. Let me know if you need me to send them again. I got another spot in the double practice. I need the NFC East. I have yet to win any Cowboys, but I have won tons of other stuff. So there you go. ties in the right break for that, at least as it sits, right? Jason Witten and Michael Irvin could win 2 Cowboys at the same time. However, standing in your way, Charles Quint out here buying out these singles. So I would say let's get that double filled up if you guys want a chance, because obviously there will still be 1 Cowboy left at least. That's the one I'm getting in. Would love a King Henry.
King Henry.
I don't think we have a Derrick Henry right now.
Was he in the vault?
Maybe. I know he was in the St. Patty's Day,
Yeah.
but the St. Patty's Day one is gone. There's no King Henry in the Diamonds. He's been in the room a lot though. Yeah, no Derrick Henry in the vault either. So yeah, that one isn't on the break anymore, Mr. Rosenberg. But Derrick Henry will be back. We've been getting a lot of King Henry recently. 28 practice squad going off for Chuck. Good luck, dude. Shooting the shot, trying to get another one here with box 28. This will get us down once again, guys, to the last, I believe, 11 boxes. I think we've done, no, those is our 3rd single. And we did 1 double, so this is the last 10, yeah, 10 boxes. So let's see what happens. Still got 3 authentics, 2 listed headliners. This isn't going to be a full-size authentic. I'm not sure what this is. Mini, maybe? Oh, it is a mini. How about a guy that used to block for O.J. Simpson back in college turned into a Minnesota Viking pro? Very, very legible autograph. I can't speak today, man. I'm telling you, it's the drink. Hall of Fame inscription, Ron Yari. Ron Yari here, lunar mini helmet.
OJ's Glock?
In my Ron Yari. For those that get it. For those that don't, it's more of a Steven and I thing. AFC East, Charles Quint, congratulations. Ron Yari is the subject here at Ultimate Autographs of, he's got a polarizing autograph, right? Because it's very legible, right? It's clean, you know that's Ron Yari. But the question is it even really an autograph? You know what I mean? This isn't a signature. This is kind of printed. You get what I mean?
I see.
But I don't know. I kind of like it just because you can read it. But there you go. Ron Yari. I think I said AFC East. It's NFC North. See, I'm all over the place, bro. Not that it matters. It's going to Chuck anyway. But we are down to the last 10 boxes, guys. We still have 3 authentics. 2 of them are a double up in that NFC East. Plus, we still have Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick, which easily both could be on NFC East hits. Drew Bledsoe with the Cowboys, but he also could be obviously the Patriots or the Bills. And then Michael Vick could be a Falcon. But we could have 4 hits in the last 10 that are NFC East hits, potentially. So I would say that double, worth the price of admission with 3 authentic helmets left. Only 10 boxes. 30% chance at authentic helmets right now in the practice squad. 7 to go in that double. Let's get it. 8 to go in the single. Number 4 is live, and it is still a part of the chase. Yeah, for me, in a couple of brackets, I'm definitely doing this. Because I think San Diego and Yale, this could be a weird 12-13 second round matchup. I think Michigan could get upset. I think Texas A&M could be upset. It's an autograph, not a signature. I've seen canceled checks from old-time players, and their signatures and autographs can be quite different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Because I feel like, I don't know. The polarizing part is people feel like a signature needs to be your autograph. Where Ron just kind of writes his name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Some people, I should say, maybe not needs to be, but they like it to be, you know? We got 33 people in. Again, guys, for those that maybe are just joining, we have 10 boxes left here in the practice squad. That Robert Mathis two-toned with the blue visor still alive. Got this crazy-looking dripped with the colorful bottom here from Michael Irvin. I don't know what is happening with this. There we go. And then Jason Witten. Full-size authentic for one of the best tight ends of all time. Again, you can still pair up Jason Witten and Michael Irvin in this. And we are still looking for Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick. So that's definitely probably the break to play right now. Considering there's only 10 boxes left, there's 5 headliners, 50% chance at a headliner right now in the practice squad, and it's part of the chase. But 4 to go in that Diamond Series. We're still looking for good stuff. Malik Neighbors, Speed Flex, Silver Visor. Deion Sanders, Flash Authentic. Kurt Warner, on the alt white for the Rams, and then Calvin Johnson, Megatron, still out there with the Lions authentic and the alternate logo. So plenty to do in the diamond helmets. We're 4 to go on the double box break, 5 to go on the triple box break, and double box break here for the Vault series. James Cook Speedflex, TJ Watt authentic, Jim Brown dripped full size with the yellow visor still out there. You know what? There was a Derrick Henry in the vault. The Derrick Henry is gone in the vault. Just full disclosure, that is not there. TJ Watt authentic, James Cook Speedflex, Jim Brown rep, and then the Chargers triple signed here with Charlie Joyner, Kellen Winslow, and Dan Fouts. Not to mention Fred Warner and Michael Strahan, both still out there. So again, that's 6 headliners in the vault, and we're down to the last 9 boxes. So whether you play the triple or the double or the quad, I would say definitely worth the price of admission for that one. Do you know who's in? Never mind. Yeah, do you know who this one spot is in the quad?
In the quad for the looks like it is Joseph McAndrews.
Well, I don't know if Joe's out there. I just feel like it might be better if we move him.
Oh, hold on, no, that's the diamonds. Sorry, Spencer Jashani.
I don't know if Spencer's out there, but if he
Yeah.
is, I almost feel like it'd be better to move that here. Give him 2 spots, get this 3 to go, take the quad down.
A while ago.
Yeah, because I feel like he's probably been waiting on this for a minute.
So should I put?
I don't know if we can
Should
do
I
it
give him
yet.
2 spots on the double?
That's what I was thinking of doing, but I don't want to just do that without his permission. So we might just see how the double and triple shake out and go from there. Because they're both 5 to go. I feel like we'll get that done at some point. What's happening? Is she okay?
Just struggling to get over there.
Telling you, bro. There's nothing worse than hurting your leg, like having to either have crutches or that
Adjust
wheelie thing.
everything you're doing.
I was telling her, and she's, I guess, had a leg injury before too, but I had crutches in high school because I tore a couple tendons in my ankle, and it was during the winter time. And when I was crutching to school or whatever, like there was ice, and I would crutch, and you're leaning forward into it, and the crutches would just go like that, and you're like basically asking to face plant.
Yes.
More times than not, I would just end up putting my foot down, which that's my injured foot. I'm not really supposed to do, but
Don't do that.
yeah, yeah, it was less than an enjoyable experience. I can just tell you that. Less than enjoyable. Unlike the breaks, very enjoyable. Flex
yeah.
is still out there, man. I mean, in a couple different places. Still got one in the diamonds. We got one in the vault. We did pull the Trey McBride, but there's still 3 authentics in that practice squad. So there's still enough to do, man. Still enough to do. Yeah, it's funny. Champ Bailey on the Broncos jersey in the old one. Now he's on the Washington football team /Commander/Redskins jersey in the new one. Still got coins everywhere. Here, Charles, you can have a coin with Ranieri. There's I see 3 in front of Steven. He's got 4 actually in front of him, 3 on the floor in front of him. I think I still have, I still got 2 down here. Somebody's been throwing these around, man. I don't know. I fell twice soon after I had my left knee replaced. You feel like a turtle on its back trying to get up. Ugh. Yeah, you know what? I'm over here complaining, and I'm sure Bob has definitely had it worse than I have when it comes to some of those surgeries and whatever else. Man, I'll tell you what, it was almost unbearable, the pain from surgery after, because you're on pain meds
Yes.
the first time, and it's fine, but then you put the cast on. And after the pain meds wear off, basically your ankle is swelling, but the cast is compressing it.
Yes.
So it's almost like, if you're in a small box and you're trying to push out of it, that's what it feels like. And I remember it was the Olympics, and I was watching, I think Canada played the United States or whatever, and I'm literally gripping onto the couch because the pain is so bad. And I had my mom call the doctor to try to see if they could get more pain meds for me. And they're like, no, I was just going to have to suffer through this for a night. And I was like, that sounds awful. And it was awful, but we made it. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Colin's here. He survived that. He survived Cucumber Limon Gatorade.
I can't be killed. I'm invincible. Oh, man. I'm trying to see what else. Free agency, because, they're still folding in You know, Hassan Reddick signing with Tampa Bay. Hassan Reddick's kind of a sad story. I mean, not really sad, but it's just like, you know, he signed a deal with the Jets in anticipation to get money that the Jets said we're actually not going to pay you, and then he held out, and then by the time he got back, he was getting hurt, he wasn't playing quite as well, and now he's taking a little bit of a lesser deal to go play in Tampa Bay.
Right.
He's only making $14 million. Najee Harris going to the Chargers is interesting.
Is J.K. Dobbins still going to be there?
I think so.
Interesting.
I think they're just going to kind of have two. Probably a good thing to have. I mean,
I think that's how Harbaugh likes it.
yeah. Yeah, he already likes kind of having the extra back, but then also, you know, Dobbins' injury history. It's probably good to have a guy that can be in there. But I bet that's going to be more committee-esque with those two. It was actually last month, Josh, if you must know. If you must know. I tore my Achilles tendon and had to have a surgery. That sounds like the worst. Can we talk about something a little barbaric, too, in my opinion? Why, like, when NBA players get hurt, like really hurt, on a play that they get fouled on, Elton, why do they have to go shoot a free throw? Like, if you literally, like Kyrie Irving is what I'm thinking of, that just happened.
They only do it because since you can't really diagnose, like, for example, his was an ACL, so it's only Kobe was just doing it because he's ridiculous, but Kyrie did it so just in case, like, it wasn't as critical of an injury as they thought it was, he can come back in the game. Because if you sub him out, then he can't come back in the game regardless.
Because he did it during a free throw?
No, because he didn't shoot his free throws.
Right.
They subbed him in before the free throws. Kobe, I think everyone knew his Achilles was shot. It was just showing that I'm tougher than all of you mother truckers.
I love the video of, I think he was on, Jimmy Kimmel. And they showed a video. This has been a couple years, obviously. Kobe's been passed away, but the Lakers had just snapped like an 8-game losing streak or something, and they were like celebrating.
Yes.
And Kobe's face, you could just tell he was like,
I hate
if
all
I
of
was
you.
on this team,
Yeah.
I would probably actually physically hurt all of these
I
kids.
hate all of you.
Yeah, like I would want all of them. He would toughen them up, bro. I don't know if anybody outside of Michael Jordan had the mentality that Kobe Bryant had. You know,
They were insane.
They were insane. They were on a different level. Vault and practice squad. Good question, Mr. Convey. Let's run through it because I think those are probably the two to have right there. But here it is. Robert Mathis, two-toned, authentic with that blue visor, and then this Michael Irvin dripped. That crazy pattern there on the bottom. Again, probably the two that draw your attention immediately. Those are both still out there. Plus the Jason Witten. So you can still double up in the double with Jason Witten and Michael Irvin. 3 photoed headliners left, 2 listed headliners left with Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick. So it's 5 headliners in, 10 boxes. 50% chance at a headliner in the practice squad. As far as the vault, where we have 5 to go in both the double and the triple, James Cook speed flex. I mean, one of the most effective running backs over the last 2 years. I feel like James Cook maybe isn't getting his flowers where they're due because obviously there's a lot of other guys that are kind of overshadowing that conversation. Jahmyr Gibbs had a great year last year. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley. James Cook has been very, very consistent and very, very effective.
Right.
And that's a nice helmet. Blue visor. TJ Watt still out there too. Jim Brown, arguably the best running back of all time with that dripped replica helmet and that sick-looking visor. And then a triple signed Air Coryell offense, Bouts, Joyner, and Winslow. Beautiful autographs, 3 in 1 helmet. And we're still looking for Fred Warner and Michael Strahan. So again, it's a 6 in 9 chance at a headliner when it comes to the vault. So either one of those series are good to play, in my opinion. Yeah, but I kind of agree with what Steven said then, though. Which, I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter, like, late in the game if it's literally, like, if let's just say it's a 1-point game, there's 1.2 seconds left when the foul occurs, and Shaq just, like, has a stroke and says he can't shoot free throws, and then they put in the 90% free throw shooter, he makes 2, and then they win the game. But, like, I feel like it should be what Steven said at least, where it's like, if you don't shoot your free throws, then you can't come back in the game, period.
Yeah.
Maybe they should extend it to where it's like, not just can you not come back in this game, like you're out for 2 games or something like that after that. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I mean, it's just it depends. The injury, you know, it's
Like, I hear what Bob's saying for sure, and I bet teams would take advantage of that. Kind of like how NFL players will sometimes like fall down to save the clock or something and just pretend they're injured. But it still feels like when a guy has a torn Achilles or a torn ACL or a broken leg, you can't be like, hey, bro, you have to go shoot your free throws before we medically examine you for this horrific injury that just occurred.
So like 24 hours later, right? You do an MRI.
Yeah, but I think you can.
Don't come.
I think you can kind of tell
You can.
when you're like, I'm not coming back in this game. I'll have Steven check for you when he comes back in the room. We do only have a double, a quad, and a triple up, so if that doesn't sound right, then you probably don't because there's no singles or anything like that. But we'll take a look at it for you.
Well, when Klay Thompson did it in the finals,
Yeah.
the Raptors, he shot his free throws. Because again, like if he did, I think everyone knew he was done. But God, that's so sad. He was in the middle of being Game 6 Klay.
Can you check if Mike has a spot in the double or any of the other ones?
He doesn't.
Looks like no, Mr. Conby. If you have an order number, though, that you think may contradict that, let us know. We can check it out for you. But at least on our end, it doesn't look like we got it. 4 to go on the diamond double. 4 to go on the diamond double. 5 to go on the double for the vault. And 5 to go on the triple for the vault. So, again, if we get either or both of those done, that is also going to be a chase wheel spin, guys. Let's not forget. It's already 426, so we'll probably go until like 445-ish. 450, we'll see. If we want to get anything else done, go on this chase for the practice squad, the vault, diamonds, whatever else. But, yeah. Yeah, I just always thought that was a little bizarre. And I feel bad.
It's only for the sake of like, just in case it's not as bad as you think it is. Even though I think generally all the time
You can usually
it's not
tell.
good. It's not good. Yeah.
I feel like if you can't walk up and shoot a free throw, you're probably not going to play the game anymore, you know?
Well, I didn't know Joey Gallo was a White Sox.
He's not.
Yeah, until
He was. Now he's going to be a pitcher.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
he says.
This face is just
That was their
alarming.
big, yeah, he looks horrible. That was their big offseason signing was Joey Gallo. That was probably the biggest person they signed. That's what I'm saying. They didn't get better. The only way they got better is if their farm gets better, but I don't know. So diamond double, guys, halfway home. Would love to get that one done. 4 spots, and then 5 to go in both the vault triple and the vault double. Let's get her done. Peter said, got in the quad box diamond. I just had to. All right, man. That sounds like a good plan. We're 6 to go there as well. So that's 4 boxes coming out in that one. Again, this is the best series in the room, pound for pound. I mean, we're still looking for a Malik Neighbors speed flex. That can double up, by the way, with Deion Sanders. We got Kurt Warner and Calvin Johnson out there. So 4 photoed headliners left, but we're only down to the last 11 boxes. And then obviously this and more section, you're going to see a bunch of names that are very much headliner worthy, at least listed headliner worthy in a lot of other series that we have. We've even seen speed flexes sometimes in that and more section. So you just never know, man. The diamonds have the most value pound for pound, and I really don't think it's close unless we have specialty series, of course. So like St. Patty's Day, that was a lot of value, but
Looks like pass rusher Aziz Ojulari is signing with the Eagles on a 1-year deal, $4 million.
thank God. There's just so many, you know how it is with the Eagles fans. Like they're like, oh my God, like I don't trust Howie anymore. We're just releasing everybody, not signing anybody. Now they signed Adoree Jackson. They just signed that guy who's good. Like it's like, dude, relax. Like we're getting there. Check the personals tab real quick. Hello, Thomas Kaminsky. Did this happen yet?
I have no idea. Doesn't look like it's happened.
Yeah, so we
Who's
might do
Biggie Smalls?
what?
Who's Biggie Smalls?
I don't know. Let's find
And
out.
Does he have a spot in what?
That is the notorious B.I.G. I don't know. I would search the order number.
That order that happened already. Your jerseys, Michael. That happened. That happened last show, I think.
Last show? I don't remember calling his name, I don't think.
That might have happened on
9 a.m. show. We'll take a look. If Thomas Kaminsky's out there, let me know. Otherwise, we might do this rep personal real quick and knock
Yeah,
that
it
out of the way.
happened in the 9 a.m. show.
Happened in the 9 a.m. show, brother. You can go back and watch it. Do you know what the timestamp was?
Well, it looks like he did not win with that one, but he won in the other two.
Oh, so you did win 2 jerseys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It sounds like.
Your orders after one.
So that one specifically didn't win, but your other 2 won. So you should have some stuff coming your way, man. But yeah, you can go back and check out the 9 a.m. show. It sounds like all your stuff went down during that. So I think we're going to do this personal real quick for Thomas. And then we'll probably see where we're at here in the next 15 or so minutes. Thomas Kaminsky. There's not a lot left in these reps. AJ Brown and Marshall Falk, I believe, are the last 2 headliners, if that list is to be trusted. We only have 5 boxes left, so 2, 3, 5, 9, and 24. We're going to put all those in a wheel real quick here. And we'll knock this out for Thomas. With box number 24.
24.
All single digits left after this one. All single digits left after this one. Steven is looking. He's stalking. All right. Mentioning foul shots before, the player with the most unique foul shot was Hall of Famer, former Syracuse National, Philadelphia 76er, Al Greer. He shot a jump shot from the foul line. I'm going to have to look this up. Al Greer free throw. We can watch this together. Here he is. That is a 1960, late 60s, 70 ball player if I've ever seen one.
24?
What? Oh, that was Don Kogis. So that wasn't Al Greer. Is this Al Greer? No, that's Don Kogis. Where's Al Greer? Yeah, that was Don Kogis. What?
Bill Cartwright.
Bill Cartwright's got a weird one too. Well, Rick Barry, I mean, he shot it underhand. And wasn't he the most accurate ever?
Right.
Grandmama used to pause at the top. That is wild. I don't know what advantage you have doing a jumper, but I guess if there is one, you might as well find it, right? 24. This is for Mr. Tom Kaminsky. Should be a 40% chance, I think, at AJ Brown or Marshall Falk. Ooh, instead we have one of my favorite helmets in the game. I don't have a name, so we're going to have to look together and figure this one out. We got a... Oh, I do have a name now. I could have recognized it anyway. Got a Buccaneer on the creamsicle. One of the best fullbacks of all time, Mike Alstott. I mean, that's pretty good, man.
Not bad.
For a rep just chilling, Mike Alstott. I don't know what happened to this ear pad, but it's way off. Put that in a better spot. There we go. Yeah, that's nice, man. Creamsicle Mike Alstott just chilling. That'll work. Congrats, Thomas Kaminsky on Mike Alstott. Mike Alstott. Big bad fullback. Fun to watch back in the day, man.
Mm-hmm. A force.
Absolutely. Love the creamsicle too. Classic looking. Sweep rep. Congrats. Yeah, absolutely. Love the creamsicle, man. Great helmet. That's one of those helmets that, like, if I was playing at Ultimate, you know, I'm just wanting Eagle stuff, but I would take that and just be like, yeah, I'm cool with this. Like,
Right.
I'll put a creamsicle in my collection. 2025 or 2024 alternate Lions, easy. I throw that in my collection. Should get those all the time. That could easily be fillers like Jamison Williams or somebody in the vault, or the diamonds. Present. Sweet. So probably go like 10 minutes or so, guys. See if we want to get anything else done here. Otherwise, might call it a show a little bit early. Let's look at Grandmama. I don't think that's what I want, is it? That is not it. Skeedalarinky dinky dink. Yeah, I mean, Rick Barry shot it underhand. Here we go. Oh, yeah. This is after a 4-point play. Look at I feel like he had to have gotten so many lane violations doing that. Just like, I mean, if they call it. Did you see it happened in a college basketball game, I think. It's a lane violation. I can't remember what it was. And I think it was North Carolina, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I think they had a lane violation where they could have tied it. But they got a lane violation. So we're 6 to go in the diamond quad, 4 to go in the diamond double, 5 to go in the triple box vault, 5 to go in the double box vault. We are in striking distance, fellas and ladies. That's why he did it. UNC versus Duke. Yeah. Yep. UNC versus Duke. That was crazy. That's why I'm a little bit worried about Duke. Although they weren't playing with Cooper Flagg or the other guy.
I think the Flag's gonna be okay. Knuppel?
Yes. Yeah, no, he should be fine. But yeah, the thought is they're both going to play, I think, in the tournament. And obviously Duke's a different animal when they have both of those guys playing. Did you see the guy from Florida too? The freshman? That's like
super tall guy, Olive. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't even use the ladder to cut down the net.
That's awesome.
He just reached up and did it.
Respect.
Clemson beat them with Flagg. Clemson's got a tough first rounder, and Steven will be the first to tell you.
McNeese State.
Clemson is facing McNeese in the first round, which Steven is very high on McNeese. It's a tough one. And then they got to play Purdue.
Watch McNeese get killed.
They're only minus 340, Clemson. 7.5 points on the spread. McNeese is, they were saying they're one to watch. I don't think High Point's really one to watch. Hey, it's only minus 400.
I've heard good things about High Point too.
Yeah, for Purdue.
But again, you hear good things about everyone if you consume enough content.
So it'd be, Clemson and then Purdue, but then they'd probably either have to play, Houston or Gonzaga, Georgia, potentially. I actually wouldn't be surprised to see Georgia beat Gonzaga, just because the SEC's been so tough this year in basketball. And, Gonzaga plays in a little bit of a weaker division, or conference. But I don't know. It's always fun, man. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You and I both know, and I think these people know pretty easily. Like this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's like one of the best 4-day stretches in sports in a year. Like it is
no doubt about that.
It is literally 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time till like 11/12 at night, all day basketball. For 4 straight days. Upset cities, teams you never heard of, guys you never heard of, stories you've never seen, all unfolding.
Guys who are going to be auto insurance salesmen.
Right, yeah. I mean, guys, that this is their
3
biggest.
months from now.
This is the biggest sporting moment they will ever have in their lives, and a lot of guys that are just getting started with their basketball playing career. So it's very cool.
It's a very interesting dynamic.
It is a toss up, bro. We can sit here and act like we're experts on anything, but at the end of the day, we have seen
Crazy
games
things happen.
I mean, that's why it's so fun, right? Is like, and it's gonna happen. It happens every single year. I don't think there's ever been a year where it was like just chalk, like the entire time. All
I think
the way
there's
through.
been 2 years where the 4-1 seeds made it.
That's it.
I really only remember one. That was 2008, the year Kansas beat Memphis.
Yeah,
that's the only year I truly remember it.
Vegas, let's go. We're going to Vegas for all of it. I feel like Vegas is probably on fire. For that
I would
stretch.
say it's on fire,
but probably awesome. It'd still be really fun. A lot of fun. I would feel like that's a great 4-day stretch. The Masters is a great 4-day stretch. Obviously, when you get to you just add 1 day with the Super Bowl. But even when you throw in baseball is going to be in full swing this weekend too, right?
Just the 2 days tomorrow, but then literally in 10 days it'll be.
Oh,
back.
it's a week. Okay.
Yeah. Gotta wait a little bit longer, but it's almost here.
Yeah, I think the college basketball start of the college basketball tournament will tide us over.
It will.
Until,
it will.
Yeah.
It will.
And like the weekend after, like the next weekends are fun too, where you get Sweet 16 and all that. But for whatever reason, the first 4 days, it just feels like that's where this is March Madness. You know, this is where the madness really ensues.
But so this Thursday's the opening of March Madness. The following Thursday is baseball opening day.
Yeah, so let's two pretty good Thursdays in a row.
And then obviously the things that follow that are like warm weather
Yeah,
and good times.
right there.
Yep.
By the way, we'll come back to warm weather in a second. But then, I mean, not too far out there now is the NBA playoffs.
Oh,
the
yeah.
NHL
It's gonna be
playoffs
a
are
great
right there.
time.
The UFL.
It's one of the best times of the year. We say that all the time, but truly, combined with the warm weather, it's the best time of the
It
year.
is. What I was gonna say is, so I was literally wearing shorts and a t-shirt like on Friday or something.
Yeah.
Well, I was at my dad's. I was in a short and a t-shirt. I went out and fished up on the bank that's near his house, and then it was snowing yesterday. I was driving through snow, wearing a coat to go to the hockey games yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what is happening right now? I feel like this time period is like the year's like in puberty right now. You know what I mean? It's still trying to figure itself out. There's a lot of emotional swings. It's trying to
such an
figure out who it is.
anticipation.
Yeah, right. It's like one day it's really cold. It's not like don't go near it, but the next day it's nice. It's warm. It's feeling better. You don't know what you're gonna get. Every single day is a little bit different. I think it's supposed to snow again like on Wednesday or something too. Like,
Oh God.
but I
Yeah,
think it's
there's a
supposed to be
Malik-
warmer by the end of the week.
That's true. There's a Malik Neighbors left in the Diamonds there, TJ.
Yeah, and there's James Cook left in the vault. So 2 speed flexes right now. Malik Neighbors in the Diamonds, James Cook in the vault. Definitely recommend either one of those. Boys heading out making fish and chips. Ooh, nice fish and chips tonight. Washington down with
Jelly.
an Asbury Park Lager. See ya. Sounds like a great night, Bob. Enjoy. Fish and chips, fantastic. I like last night or yesterday at the hockey thing. Rookies is a pub that's
Yep, I
connected
like
to
Rookies.
the.
I've been there.
It's really good. This one, I don't know if you've been to the one at the Fox Valley Ice Arena, but it's like connected to the ice arena, so you can literally sit on a rail that's like against the glass to the hockey, so you can just watch the hockey game from Rookies.
Nice.
But anyway, they were kind of catering this all-star event for us, the workers, and we basically just had like a company card to get anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they were just like, you know, take stuff home, buy drinks when your ship's over, whatever, like go to town.
Right.
They don't care what you spend. I was like, that's awesome.
Go crazy.
What's up, Joe? Yes, there is a Patrick Peterson in the college. He is the last headliner. There's, I think, five boxes
yeah.
left. 5 boxes left. Dan, did I win anything this show? I just jumped in. I don't think so. We can run back through here.
You won the Chase wheel spin.
You did win the Chase wheel spin. I think you got $52.
But yeah, I didn't have you down for anything else.
Yeah, so Charles won this one. It was all him. He won this one. It was all him. Julian Andrade and Ty Percival won this. Charles Quint and Gary Marvin. So no dubs yet. But you never know.
You never know.
Still a lot out there, man. I mean, again, I think we're going to go to break with this, but Vault, 6 headliners, 9 boxes, still out there and alive. The practice squad is still in a great spot. I mean, I know we lost the Speed Flex, but we still are looking for 3 authentic helmets, and we're down to the last 10 boxes. And we still have Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick. So, I mean, it's a 5 in 10 chance, 50% on the dot at a headliner in the practice squad right now. Still have that Malik Neighbors Flex in the Diamonds, which we're at, I think, 11 to go there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 to go there. Yep. There's a lot, man. There's a lot. Diamond Quad 6 to go. Diamond Double 4 to go. Diamond Single 8 to go. So I think the Quad and the Double are probably going to be the next ones to go.
I would imagine so.
We're like right on the ledge, man. This feels like a funnel. It feels like a funnel because, again, if you're looking at this, you know, this is striking distance, 6 to go. Striking distance, 6 to go. 4 to go here. 5 to go here. 5 to go here. 6 to go here. Like, we have probably 4, 5, 6 breaks that are like right there. How do I redeem the awards in the Signature Club? It should shoot an email. There's 2 ways to do it because I think you can just log in and go to your Signature Club profile and then find a code right there. But I think it goes to your email too that you use for your account, and you should have a code from us that you can plug in. So if it's like one of the gift cards, like a $50 gift card, all you got to do is, let's just say you buy one spot here, apply that code. This will go from 6 to 5, and it'll show that you only paid $50 for it. I thought you were falling, so I'm glad that was not the case.
But I was trying to play it off like I wasn't.
Yeah, it was cool.
She's playing it off all cool.
Yeah, it was super cool. But I think here in about a minute we're gonna do that chase wheel spin for the practice squad, and then we'll probably give it just a couple more minutes if anybody else wants to hop into anything. Otherwise, we might call it a little bit of an early show. Kind of makes sense, right? You had the big March or
yeah.
St. Patrick's Day. That took a lot of time in the early show. Both early shows. A lot of gold spent on that. That's all over the floor now. But still great spots across the board in these series. I think Robbie and I might drop something new tonight. I don't think we really have much to choose from when it comes to specialty series. But we do have something, I think, that we can drop that we probably will. So we will have something else on the site come 6 p.m. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the chase, I think, for the practice squad.
It's all ready to go for you.
What a guy.
That was the nicest thing I think you've ever said to me.
What a guy.
Yes.
That's all it took.
That's all it took. Oh, I said you, not ever.
Yeah, I know.
Just
That's just crazy. I never said, like, nice hat.
Nope.
10 clicks. I mean, I know I've said a lot more not nice things. Tenth and final.
Ah, you know what tonight is?
Ooh.
My MLB The Show release.
Oh, nice. How about Raja? The new customer. Didn't win in his break, but hey, there he is on the top of the list after 10. Raja, I know, is new. Raja, let me know if you're still out there. What I'm going to need from you is a number 1 to 100. If I don't hear from you, we're going to start on 1, and whatever this lands on, you're going to get a gift card in that amount.
You could get to new series, TJ, if you guys close out the other one.
Yeah, listen, this is going to be full disclosure with you, TJ, right now. This series we're dropping is not going to be one if you're looking for speed flexes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, if that's what you're thinking, it's not it. This is just something to have something fresh and new. Steven said it. If you want to see new series, new flexes, new sick stuff,
Start closing
we
stuff
have a diamond ready to go. We just
Vault
need to get
ready
through
to
that.
go.
We got a vault ready to go. Just got to get through those breaks. That's how we're going to get to, like, the next level.
Like, you guys just don't get to eat your candies and your sweets. You got to eat your vegetables, too.
Yeah. And there's
Like-
still, we still got a Malik Neighbors, Speed
Exactly.
Flex, Dion, Kurt Warner, Calvin Johnson, and
And
the
you know
Diamonds.
the other diamonds are good, too.
There's
So,
a Jim Brown rep. There's still that Chargers triple sign, James Cook, TJ Watt. Bless you, Nicolette. There's still plenty to do across the board, but we have to get through that. We literally don't have, like, a specialty series to drop, like a 1 and 4 or anything like that. I think it's going to be like a black and blue mini or something like that. Like, so cool. Something we can do for the night, but it's not anything like a college or something like that. Regardless, it's going to be all right. We'll be all right. Just got to get through it.
Together.
As one. Go Power Rangers. Who's your favorite Power Ranger?
I enjoyed the black one and the red one. Of the original.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Not-
Mighty Morphin.
I think I went up to the 3rd generation, and then it just got really ridiculous after that. Or I got older. One of those two.
It was always ridiculous.
I know.
I think if you went back and watched your generation of Star Wars or Power Rangers,
It was stupid, but
Yeah.
again, the Power Rangers movie, the original one,
yeah, it
with
was
Ivan
good.
Ooze,
Oh, it was good. Oh, that was really good.
That was good
Solid.
times.
I
Good
feel like that holds up, bro.
that holds up.
I don't know if I ever want to watch it again, but in my head it holds up.
Just for that reason, I don't want to ever watch it again.
This is for This is for Raja. It's gonna be pretty good. Highest wheel spin of the day so far, at least for ours. $62. White Ranger, obviously.
White
says
Ranger's
mine.
going RIP, and Green Ranger.
The White Ranger's dead.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones.
What?
Yeah, passed away.
Tommy Lee Jones is dead?
Is that no, not his name. What's his name?
Let's say A, Tommy Lee Jones paid the White Ranger, and B, he's dead.
No, hold on, Jason Lee something.
White Ranger actor.
Tommy Oliver. Sorry, Thomas Oliver.
Or was it Jason David Frank?
That was it.
Yeah, he did just die a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy, dude. White Ranger was BA. Look at him.
Green and White Ranger.
Yeah, right?
What was the wheel spin? Sorry.
We're too busy talking about Power Rangers. 62. Nicolette, who's your favorite Power Ranger? Did you like Power Rangers?
I did like Power Rangers. Honestly, I think I did like the red one because it was the leader.
Yeah.
But then he was a murderer.
I also did like the pink one growing up. But
Kimberly was awesome.
He was a murderer?
Yes.
I like Billy Cranston.
Yeah.
aka
The red one is a murderer.
this guy right here, baby.
Yep, he murdered somebody.
He killed someone?
Yes.
I love this helmet, bro.
Yeah.
Growing up, I was like, yes, this.
The blue helmet's pretty sweet too.
Yeah. I think, okay. I don't remember this one at all.
That's way too new.
I think maybe this? Maybe?
No, those are all way too new.
Yeah, this is all like, what's that?
Yeah, that's just Frieza from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to, okay, yeah, this one I remember. This one here. I think. Anyway, enough. You see, we're talking about Power Rangers. I mean, it's probably time to sign off the air. Did see somebody just ordered, though?
Yeah, if you want to do you close it out? Put it one to go?
What's that?
The Wildcat Vault singles, or not Vault, the Wildcat Practice Squad is one to go. Charles got 7 of the 8 spots.
Charles. I believe Steven and I have given this ranking twice now of the worst amount of spots you should get in a series. 7 is the worst. It is the worst one. Because you open yourself up. Now, maybe if you just want to play, like, because I don't know, some people are just like, I just don't want to win. You know, I want to have a little bit of a thrill. But you are opening yourself up, you know? I would just hop in and get the last one. It's 1 to go. I just finished what you started, bro. That's my advice to you. Because the worst thing that can happen is somebody gets in, somebody gets the AFC South, and Robert Mathis comes out, you know? Or whatever
My
else.
favorite number is 7-2. It's not in the break room. It's not in the break room.
Oh, no.
And if you get sniped, you cannot tell you we did not warn you.
That's true. I mean, hey, do you, man? It's your money. Do whatever you want to do with it. But I hold my breath every single time I do a break when
Also,
somebody
you
has
did
7.
it after the chase wheel spin.
Yeah, I hold my breath every time. See, I would look at it like this: your favorite number 7. You got 7 spots. Now you can get 1 spot, right? You got your lucky 7 in. This is just your little bonus 1. But hey, to each their own. To each their own. We'll see if this fills up here in the next couple minutes. Otherwise, be a pre-fill for me and Robbie.
I mean, definitely.
Running the gauntlet. I don't usually run the gauntlet.
No, you do not.
I'm not even here at nights anymore, generally speaking. So, weird, bizarre.
But it's good to get some cardio in.
I guess so. Getting cardio tomorrow too. I've been working. It'll be 3 straight days of just like waking up, working. I'll get back sometime around 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What?
Not too bad.
I'll throw a fork at you.
A fork?
Yeah.
Oh, here he comes. Al.
I don't know why that was so funny. Here he comes. Al. Like, oh my God, look out. It's Al. All right, so Al closed it.
Yep.
Oh boy, Charles is gambling. Drop me a number for practice squad number 4.
4, yeah, I'm putting it to the front.
He's got 7 of the 8, but as Al knows, it only takes 1. So let's put us down to 9 boxes, guys. Charles and Al. We've got 2, 5, 8, 11, 15, 16, 18, 20, 25, and 26. This will probably be the last break of this show. If not, I could take this to the wheel. It's up to you guys. Al says wheel, so it's going to the wheel regardless. 2, 5, 8, 11, 15, 16, 18, 20, 25, 25, and 26. Here we go. The wheel says box 15. He said confidently. 15.
15.
We'll keep it right here and go grab Al and Charles. Big randomization coming up. 10 clicks. Good luck, fellas. Here we go. Maybe the last break, guys, if you want. see anything else,
Not good.
go ahead and buy in, and we can do more. Otherwise, be going to me and Robbie. All right, well, here's the good news so far for Charles. Al is in the AFC North. So if we do see one of the last headliners, Robert Mathis, Michael Irvin, Jason Witten, Drew Bledsoe, or Michael Vick. Michael Vick, technically. I know all technicalities could be on a Steeler, but I don't think we've ever had him on a Steeler. Al is looking for a filler hit here in box 15. So let's see what happens. 50% chance this is a headliner. 3 in 10 chance it's an authentic. And it's not going to be one of the last photoed headliners. So it's going to be a 1 in 3 chance of just authentics here. Is this a headliner, though? The answer is no. This is actually a really good filler, though. 7 of the 8 is going to work out for Charles. No surprises here. He's getting a guy that had a great year with the Minnesota Vikings. That's Aaron Jones on the mini helmet. It was one of those weird things where I actually feel like Aaron Jones leaving worked out for the Packers and it worked out for Aaron Jones.
Right.
I think Aaron Jones is in a better situation in Minnesota, but I think the Packers improved by getting Josh Jacobs. So I don't know. Worked out for both sides. That's a pretty good filler hit though here in the practice squad. We are now better than a 50% chance at a headliner in the practice squad, by the way, with Robert Mathis, that sick two-tone still out there, that awesome-looking Michael Irvin, and Jason Witten, which is a double-up opportunity. Drew Bledsoe and Michael Vick still out there as listed headliners, so definitely still things that can get done here in the practice squad. Only 9 boxes left, 5 headliners left. Feels like that's something that we'll probably get through, hopefully, pretty early for tonight. So congrats, Chuck. Awesome stuff. But guys, I think that's probably going to do it for us here. 456. But we are kind of marching on a few things, and now obviously with the practice squad being where it is, the double's already down to 4, so it feels like that's something that's the chase could be on for that again. The double box break at this point with only 9 boxes left with Michael Irvin and Jason Witten. You know there's 2 full-size authentics out there. Robert Mathis as well, but this is a double up, right? Irvin and Witten, 2 authentics. But then even just kind of shooting for the moon and landing amongst the stars, Drew Bledsoe could easily be on a Cowboy. Michael Vick could easily be on an Eagle. So, I mean, you could still double up with secondary headliners. You could combine like it Michael Vick and Michael Irvin or Drew Bledsoe and Jason Witten. You just never know. So 4 left there. That'll probably be an early fill. 6 to go in the quad for the diamonds. 4 to go in the diamond double. 5 to go in the triple box break. 5 to go in the double box break for the vaults. 6 to go in the jerseys. So I'm thinking we're probably going to leave all that stuff for me and Robbie for tonight and hopefully get some early fills. Give you guys some time to kind of hop in, pre-fill. You guys are here, right? There's 21 people watching. You guys know what's in the room right now. You have a unique opportunity to be hopping in, trying to pre-fill these before the people that aren't here yet are going to hop in and say, oh, shoot, those are the odds in the diamonds. Those are the odds in the practice squad. Let me get 4, 5, 6 spots. And then you're like, shoot, what happened to that series, you know? Buy it now. Make sure you reserve your spot. You don't have to be here to win. So you can just buy your spot and get ready to go. 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time every single night. It'll be me here, Robbie over there at 6 p.m. Central Time in just over an hour. Stephen Ryan, any final thoughts from you? True.
See you guys tomorrow.
I'm feeling better. It honestly took about an hour into the show for me to be like,
I'm glad you're feeling
I
better.
I think we're on the other side of this. Wow, I survived. We survived. We survived
We
two.
survived, yes.
We survived 2 lime cucumber
To
taste
positive
tests.
flavors next week.
I think positive flavors. Yeah, I think
Positive flavors only.
probably me. I think it's my turn to buy. I'm gonna go Monday and I'm gonna text you and Nicolette and be like, all right, collectively, what are we feeling? how are we feeling about this?
Something of the blue or red variety.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm in that kind of the same realm. I don't like strawberry. I think they have like a strawberry one.
I've heard that's good, but give me the fruit punch or the
Yeah,
cool blue.
I'd rather go all the way. I think blue. I'm thinking blue.
Blue is a good choice.
You guys will see. We're gonna do something good next week. Positive Gatorade. Then we can go back to negative at some point. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If we don't see you again at 6 p.m. If for everybody else, 6 p.m. Central Time, make sure you're here. I think we are gonna drop a new series, so you guys will have that. But we should try to get through the diamonds, the vault, the practice squad, whatever it is, because once we get through that, brand new series in the room, we can start fresh with all these great headliners. And there's still a lot of great stuff regardless out there, right? The Malik Neighbors flex in the diamonds, TJ Watt, James Cook flex, Jim Brown still in the vault. 3 authentics left in the Wildcat practice squad, and there's only 9 boxes left. So any of those get filled up, I think we have a replacement for all 3 of those, so we should 100% try to get through that. 12, 3, and 6 every single day here at Ultimate Autographs. If you had any spots that didn't fill this show, they just carry over to the show at 6 p.m., which again is me and Robbie. So I will see you guys in about an hour. Steven will see you guys tomorrow. And until then, see you very soon. Have a good night. Oh, the wrist